welcome to the breakfast stream. How are y'all doing today? I said hello to a few people in the chat already, but welcome to all 5 of you, woohoo, who are hanging out, having a good time this morning. We are just getting started on the morning coffee. I've ground the beans in advance so you don't have to listen to me make a bunch of noise. We are going to wet our filter. We're going to get a cup of coffee made, my friends. Because Pete needs his coffee before he gets started. And I'm just going to grab myself in various ways. Good morning, Macbeth. How you doing? Indeed, it's tank top weather, my friend. Sun's out, guns out. It's so weird. I have to look over at this monitor to get to see if everything looks good on the camera. But then the chat is over here next to my camera, so I don't I don't know. It's a whole thing, my friends. But I hope everyone is doing wonderfully this morning. We've got a treat for you today. We're going to do some breakfast burritos. Cha-cha. We're going to do fully loaded breakfast burritos. Stuff them with some eggs, some potatoes, some sausage, maybe a little guacamole. Oh yeah. You stayed up all night, but you're not tired. Wow, that's called being delirious. You are officially delirious. In fact, this might not even be happening. I might be a figment of your imagination at this point. There's no way for you to tell. But yeah, we got a bunch of good stuff. I got some I love these guys here. This is one of my favorite little things to work with. We got these little baby potatoes. You like these little baby red potatoes? They're so cute. But they're going to be awesome. We're going to do some little smashed potatoes. Oh yeah. Jody, how you doing? Yeah, we're going to do some smashed potatoes in there. We got some eggs. Get the whole works. I wonder if I can still flip this frying pan. I used to be able to flip the frying pan pretty easily. Like that. I don't know the weight of this one though. What a useless trick. Good morning, Kat. How you doing, bud? How's the old Budster this morning? Oh boy, we got a good one for you today. Okay, what do you guys think I should get as a tattoo next? There's a good question. What should we get? I kind of want to get a big pizza slice tattooed, right there, on my shoulder. Maybe a little bit higher. Maybe even a pizza slice right there, I guess. But yeah, what do you guys think for my next tattoo? I haven't quite decided what I want yet. Also, is the desktop audio, how's that sounding? Is that just sort of slightly in the background there? Let me know if the desktop audio is too loud or anything. A T-Rex! Okay. I could kind of get into a T-Rex, actually. I like T-Rexes. They weren't my favorite dinosaur as a kid. I was more into your herbivores, you know? Your brontosaurides, your triceratops. Ooh, the puppies. I could get the puppies. That'd be fun. What, is there an interesting, what way could I get my dogs, dressed up as funny characters or something? What office characters do you think the dogs would be, Alex? Teddy would clearly be Jim. What, you don't think so? Or is he Andy? I mean, he's a big dumb golden retriever. I was going to think I could get tattoos of the dogs, but as office characters. Like Lola dressed up as Phyllis from The Office, that would be hilarious. Hey! We got our first give Teddy a treat. Oh, a portrait of Teddy and Lola. That's pretty good though. Maybe I'll figure out something there. That's not bad. I do like them quite a bit. I do want to get tattoos of my dogs eventually. All right, let's get some cheese out here for our morning fromage tax or cheese tax. Oh yeah, what's he cooking? We're making some breakfast burritos, my friend. We're making a cup of coffee first, but first we have to pay the cheese tax. A little thing we do around here with a couple pieces of cheese. Teddy, here, buddy. Who's my sweet little Milan? You want a piece of cheese? There you go. Oh my god, you just burped like crazy, okay? You got the burpees today. Piece of cheese for you, piece of cheese for you. And a little piece of cheese there. Here you go, Bubba. You can say hi to all the people. Say hi and say thank you, right? Speak. Oh, that was a very low growly speak, but that's okay. You did it anyways. We'll give you a little treat. Here you go. Good boy. Hey, hey, hey. Orange floppy sheet. How's everyone doing? How you doing? Yes, we're gonna make some beautiful breakfast burritos this morning. But first, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. I'm gonna use this fork to try and like space the grounds out evenly, because definitely not happening normally. But let's bloom our coffee here with a little initial pour like that. Oh my stars. Does anyone else follow Catherine Wants or like Catherine and Randy on TikTok? I'm alright. I'm doing okay. Hey, Brian. Teddy is Airbud. Oh my god, yes. Alex, Teddy is Airbud and Lola as the coach. I think that's the best idea yet. I should absolutely do that on my TikTok. Do you think that'd be a good TikTok idea? Be like, top voted, I'm going to get whatever the top voted comment is tattooed, assuming it's not like offensive. That's a good idea. Okay, so now we're gonna get the kettle going here for about 350 grams of water. Maybe 375. What's on the menu this morning, Brian? What's a great question. We're gonna do some breakfast burritos. We got, we're gonna do some little some mini sort of smashed hash browns. So they're not gonna be smashed hash browns. I guess they're just gonna be smashed potatoes. But actually, I'm going to take all the boiling water from this kettle in here. What do you think? Teddy is Airbud, and then Lola is the coach behind him.
Why didn't you just get the dogs as our dogs?
Because that's not very funny. But yeah, do you think I should make a TikTok about what tattoo I should get, and then get whatever tattoo someone says? Be more enthusiastic, babe. Do you not think it's a good idea to solicit random tattoo ideas from people on the internet or something?
I think that's really overdone. I feel like most people...
Shit! I didn't put enough water in here, and I fucking... God damn it. Most people do what?
It's been done lots of times.
Yeah, but it's not, I'm not doing it because I want it, because I'm trying to get viral. I'm going to do it because I want another tattoo. But I don't know what to get. Huh? No, I don't want a specific one enough. You've never eaten a burrito? I just screwed up my coffee, like, in a really, really stupid way, and I don't want to talk about it, but I would like to talk about it. I put all the water that I had already boiled in here for my potatoes, and then I forgot that this water here isn't boiled yet, so now I need... Oh, God damn it, Peter. Alright. Now we gotta pour more water because I'm an idiot. Yeah, why? You've never had... How have you never had a burrito? Are you from... You don't have to tell us where you're from or anything, but are you from a part of the world where burritos are, like, not very common or something? Because I find it rather surprising that you've never had a burrito. It's a very... I mean, it's not like... I think it's not as common as, like, you know, a piece of toast. But... It's right up there. We got some of our Sweet Heat hot sauce. Oh, I'm so excited for that. Alright, let's get these potatoes boiling here. I'm just going to... Oh, crap. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, guys. I'm just all over the freaking place this morning. I don't even know where those potatoes went. There's one. Uh-oh. My love, I lost a potato. I lost a potato. It fell out of the potato holder, and I don't know where it is. from the UK, and there isn't really anyone that's. There's tons of places that serve burritos in the UK. There's El Burrito Monster. I'm pretty sure he's Scottish, but you are right. There isn't nearly as much Mexican food or South American food in the United Kingdom. There's like a shockingly small number of people of Mexican descent in the UK, actually. But yeah, you can make your own sometime. Although it's hard if you have no like point of reference. Do you know what I mean? Like it'd be like, yeah, if you've never made something before, never had something, it's really hard to like, ooh, is this supposed to be spicy? Is it supposed to be tomato-y? No, we won't be in the new home until closer to the end of May. Yeah, we take possession on May 10th, but we're getting some work done. That's okay. Just take over this set. Yeah, just leave the doors open. Don't worry about it. I'm not streaming to like 1,000 people or anything. Oh, it's 12 people. Hey, hey! Welcome to all the new folks.
Did you find the potato?
No, there's one. I still haven't followed it.
There's only one potato?
No, I mean, there's one potato on the ground somewhere. I just don't know where it is. It rolled away.
The kitchen is 20 square feet, huh?
I don't know. It's an escaped potato, okay?
God, they just licked my spoon. That's my spoon.
Don't. Oh, that's your. But you're putting the spoon that the dog just licked back in the peanut butter. Okay. Gym is going really well. I'm trying to do a little less like early morning workouts just because I'm taking a week without any pre-workout. So yeah, I'm just trying to like take it a little bit easier. 213 minus 350 is 140. This is gonna be the stupidest cup of coffee. I completely screwed this up. But yeah, so gym's going really well. So I'm gonna go a bit later in the afternoon today, just because without the pre-workout, I am just like an absolute shite. Like I cannot do everything properly. We're going on 1:30. Okay. I'm just gonna finish this cup of coffee here before I get too distracted and screw it up a second time. Hey, Papi Helix, we're doing some breakfast burritos. I probably shouldn't do the accent. That's racist. We're doing breakfast burritos. We've got some potatoes we're going to be boiling up here. I'm just getting them nicely watered and boiled with some baby potatoes. What's your pre-workout? I was using a Ritual product. It's pretty good. But yeah, it's definitely like pretty high in caffeine. So I wanted to take like a week without any pre-workout whatsoever. And the one day where I went like super early in the morning with no pre-workout, I basically fell asleep at like noon that day. So, you haven't been on a live in like 3 weeks? Hey! Well, I'm glad you're here now. We love having you. I get such a like a nostalgia when I see someone who I haven't seen in the live for a while. It's kind of funny. I feel wildly attached to you folks. But okay, let's turn the oven on to 350 because I think we're probably gonna I think we're gonna like bake the we'll see. We'll see how we do these potatoes. I might fry them first and then bake them to finish, just because that takes a ton of the time out of the process. But the basics of a breakfast burrito, for those folks who may never had a breakfast burrito before, is we're going to combine, it's more of a Tex-Mex dish than a traditionally Mexican dish. The one thing I don't have is like refried beans, which is, I don't know, you probably should have refried beans. But it's going to be a combination of beans, of salsas and guacamoles, and then maybe a little bit of egg and potato to kind of make it breakfasty feeling, right? A lot of places might just do like a little strip of meat, a little bit of egg and potato, but I think there's a lot of room for variation in the breakfast burrito game. But, okay, so those are going there. Those are going there. We're basically going to do like all of this as mise en place. So we're going to get everything cooked up, then we're going to assemble our burrito and kind of put it together. So it doesn't really matter if things aren't totally hot. So like we're going to cook these sausages in advance here, and then we'll just like let them cool down. Blah, blah, Making me hungry. Ooh, omelet with egg whites, mushroom, and pepper. That sounds like a very healthy omelet, Ryan. I love good egg white omelet. As long as it's got some yolk in it. I can't tell it take 100% egg white. I like when you do like a bit of a mix. Wow, making me hungry. Egg, potato, bacon, cheese. That's exactly it. Those are the absolute must-haves in a breakfast burrito. Anything else? I mean, you need a little bit of salsa, a little bit of guacamole. Lots of things you can do. Oh, yeah. That's a good cup of coffee. That's a good cup of coffee for my head. Don't wait now too long. I get so many songs stuck in my head constantly. It probably doesn't work if I've got the background music on, though, does it? I'll crack an egg in there for you. Good man yourself. Alright, let's, in the meantime, while this pan is heating up a little bit, let us get some red onion chopped up. Oops, I'm making a big noise with my knife here. This knife is not very sharp, but I do not have my full knife kit, and so I cannot sharpen it properly. It's kind of annoying, but that's okay. You make do with what you got. Cooking with a dull knife is kind of dangerous, to be honest, but you know, you make do. You make do. Okay. Let's get all those things out of the way. Okay, so here's the real question. I saw a debate among chefs was, do you do a horizontal cut first and then your top-down cuts, or do you do your top-down cuts followed by a horizontal cut? Because in my mind, that makes way more sense. And then you can just get a much more even product. But I saw some debate from chefy folks being like, yeah, you do it the other way, you get a more, I can't remember what their argument was. I think you get a better dice? I'm not really sure. But I'm going to get a little bit of onion cut up. We don't need much. We need a little bit of garlic chopped up as well. What's everyone's fears? You have a phobia of needles. Oh boy. I'm quite scared of heights, actually. Yeah. Like, I can deal with heights, but like, if I'm at the top of a tall building or a bridge or something like that. But it turns out, like, compared to other people, I'm not that scared of heights, I guess. Like, I'm moderately scared of them in that, like, I don't like being up on them, but I think maybe that's just natural. A fear of sharp objects. Hey man, I've got a fear of needles, and I've got literally 100,000 fucking needle marks. Oh jeez, I swore. I don't like to swear. I'm apologizing for the obscenity, my friends. That was unnecessary. But yes, I've got a ton of needle marks from all the tattoos I have, which are essentially just small needles. But yeah, I can't even look at it when they do that at the when you're getting your COVID booster or whatever. You need to change the thing for your stream. Oh no, what do I need to change? What does it say? Oh, because it says it's out for brunch? Oops. They're all really layered. That's funny. Oh man, that's interesting. I don't have a lot of phobias. There's a lot of stuff I don't like. That's a fair way to put it. Okay, we are going to finely chop up this garlic. Very finely. I'm going to do a horizontal cut, followed by several vertical cuts. Like this. And then we're just going to try and get a nice little fine chop on our garlic here. Because this garlic is going to be going with our avocado. Alright, let's check on these potatoes to make sure, to see how cooked they are. They are almost cooked. They need another 2 to 3 minutes, I would say. Sausages are getting a little bit of color, looking nice. Look at that sausage. The sausage sizzle. I'm just going to try and get this garlic nice and small here. One of the best ways to do garlic is to chop it a little bit and then smush it with your knife. You can even drag your blade along it a little bit. If you have a bunch of nice big kosher salt like this, you can also crack a few onto there, and you can turn it into a nice paste in no time at all. We don't need it as a paste though, we just need it as a nice fine dice. And that's perfect right there. 2 coyotes. Oh my god. Yeah, coyotes would scare the shit out of Brian. Where the hell are... How do you have coyotes? Aren't you in a city? I was pretty sure you were in a fairly large Canadian city. Where the hell are coyotes coming from? Oh my god, these sausages are spitting like crazy. I almost need like a little lid on them, actually. I might put a little lid on them. Yeah. Just because I know I had it right there, we're going to put that lid on those sausages because they're getting... Least favorite, people come in and ask for a well-done sirloin steak. Yeah, well-done steaks, especially well-done, like, I used to get someone order a tenderloin. Well done. That's stupid. I think one of the big ones for since I'm in Canada too is I hated when people would ask for fresh vegetables, like in the middle of January. They'd be like, "Is your green pepper fresh?" And I'm like, "Well, no, not really. It came from Mexico on a truck. Do you think there's a lot of green peppers being grown in Halifax, Nova Scotia in January?" Like, where do you think these fruits and vegetables are coming from? I'll give you a hint. It's not like Truro, Nova Scotia, the green pepper capital of the world. Like, no. No one has ever said that. Alright. The salt we're going to get out in a nice little pan here. I'm going to put a nice healthy coating of oil on that. Get that moving around the pan a little bit. Oh yeah. And that's where we're going to smash our little potatoes. It's fresh. Yeah, fresh off the truck. You're in a suburb of Toronto. Okay. They're all over. Oh my god. That's crazy. I didn't know friggin'... I don't know, Etobicoke or Brampton or whatever, Mississauga. The Coyotes of Mississauga, bro. Oh yeah, Etobicoke. I was in Etobicoke last time I was in Toronto, actually. Okay. Yeah, that would always annoy me. When people would compare their food to other guests, that would annoy me. Like, they'd be like, oh, like, the person next to me's French fries look better. Like, dude, they're the same French fries. Like, I would almost guarantee you, in almost every situation, you have the same food. Wow. People make hot chocolate with water. Whoa. Oh, yeah, the kitchen is starting to smell real nice. The kitchen is starting to smell real good. In fact, let us just get these sausages out of here. So it's going to pop these sausages over on another cutting board, which is slightly off camera that you cannot see. That's my backup cutting board right there. Get those sausages over there. We're going to let them cool right down. That's good, like that. I'm going to get this onion here. We're going to cook off this onion just a little bit. Nothing too fancy with it. Just a little bit of salt like that. Beauty. And that onion is going to cook off real nicely. Now, we are going to take our potatoes. We're going to take them out of here, pop them onto this cutting board, or onto this rather sheet tray. They are nice and soft now, I can tell, because they are just sticking to my fork. Fork tender, as you might say. A little bit too fork tender almost, actually. You know what? I should have dried those off a little bit first. That's okay. They'll be fine. I have to make, peanut chocolate made with water. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, hot chocolate made with water. Is that even like hot chocolate? Like it's just gross. Okay, we're gonna take these little guys here. We're gonna take our glass like this, and then we just smush them down. Making sure nothing sticks to the bottom of our glass, as it shouldn't. Maybe it will a little bit, that's okay. Yeah, just give them a good smush like that. I slightly overcooked them because they're sticking to the bottom of my glass. That's okay. That's okay. That's alright. We'll just give them a little finer smush like that. Little smashed potato. Bada boom. Bada bing. Like that. Does your wife do some of the dishes? If I make the mess, I do the cleaning for it, generally speaking. When we're doing like day to day, we have a pretty even split. Here's a couple. I only took 2 sips. Yeah, I don't blame you, honestly. Yeah, when we're like, for day to day meals, we'll have a pretty even split. But for like anything I'm doing on stream, like that's my thing, not her thing. She works a regular job, 9 to 5 on the weekdays, and yeah, so I don't know. I don't think it'd be very fair to make her clean up everything on the weekends, even if she is enjoying the beautiful bounty. Alright, there we go. Some beautiful smashed potatoes with a little bit of fresh garlic, cracked salt and pepper. Pop those in the oven. Let them get all nice and crispy. In the meantime, our onion is frying up, getting a lovely flavor to it. We literally just want this onion to be slightly, we don't want it to get like any color. We just want to get that sweetness out. Take a little of the sharpness of that onion away. That is what we are going for, my friends. DEA. Beautiful. Cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. Okay. I'm going to put all this stuff off to the side here. We're going to switch cutting boards like that. And now we are going to get our avocado, my friend. Oh, baby. Now, I don't think this avocado is... Oh, it's actually riper than I thought. Okay. I thought it was going to be a little bit underripe, but it's pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's pretty good avocado. Okay, now we are going to give that a chippity chop. I do not care for... There's a new method of... I see people doing all the time with avocados now where they peel the skin off and they cut it. People put milk before the cereal. Yeah, there's a whole debate about that on TikTok, actually. I'm definitely a cereal first and then milk kind of person, but there's some passionate folks who are on the other side of that argument. Right, let's get that avocado out of here. That's one thing too that sucks in Europe that I gotta say is avocados over there are just, I don't know if you guys are just growing the wrong variety of avocado or whatever, but they're all Spanish or Israeli avocados, it seems. So I don't think that the people growing them really know what they're doing, or at least to my taste buds they don't. But yeah, skip the guacamole next time you're in Europe, everybody. Only when people buy milk before yeah, okay, I can see that. What are you guys? What are the potatoes for? We're going to have a few potatoes in the burrito themselves, but they're mostly just going to be a side. Yeah. What do you guys do? Do you guys put milk first or cereal first? That's the real question. Okay, so we're going to take our avocado. We're going to give it a couple of big hefty chops here. Yeah, this is a little underripe. That's okay, though. A couple little hefty chops there, and then a nice little dice like that. And now we're just going to basically squish it with our knife. because I don't have a mortar and pestle or a molcajete or something like that. So we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. The old lazy dice. Now we're just going to smush the crap out of it like this. And it'll be all good. Now at the middle point here, taste a little bit. Only been is your argument putting the milk first. When it's midnight, you're pouring the cereal. Oh, okay. That's an interesting argument. All right, we're going to put a little bit of oil on our avocado, just to make it a little bit fattier and creamier. Do a little bit of salt like that. A little bit of pepper like that. And then we are going to take our nicely minced garlic, pop it in there. And we will take our slightly fried onions and put it in there. That's going to give it so much flavor. Noisy cereal. Everyone seems louder. It's funny, everything does seem louder when everyone's sleeping, eh? I remember being a kid and like trying to like sneakily watch TV when my parents were asleep, and I'd literally watch it at like one, like with the volume on 1. And like I don't know how anyone can hear it at that level, let alone hear it enough to like understand what's going on. But yeah. Alright, now we're just going to squish and chop our way to a nice avocado paste. As I say, these avocados are a little underripe, like they could be a little more ripe. So you wouldn't be able to do this, you wouldn't want to smash it this much because you just end up with a paste if you're using really nice fresh avocados. But the avocado was a little bit underripe. So now I'm craving guac. As you should be. I'm basically always craving guac. Alright, now we're just going to pop this into a bowl here. Like that. Now you could also throw a little bit of lime juice, a little bit of chopped jalapeno. Lots of good stuff to put in here. But my favorite guac is really just like onions, a little bit of garlic, avocado, salt, and pepper. That's like deadly simple for me. That's what I want to taste when I taste guac. It's not like super the most traditional way or anything like that, by a long shot. But it is my favorite way. Yeah, we'll just let this sit here for another second. You know what we're going to add? We're going to add a tiny little bit of hot sauce to this. Tiny little bit of hot sauce. This is a honey, it's sweet hot sauce kind of thing. Just a tiny little drip like that. It's got a little vinegar in it too, which will help like break down stuff. All right, look at that. Let's take a little bite. A little guacamole sampling. Yeah, that's really good. Oh, yeah, I could just eat that whole thing. I could literally just eat that whole thing. No trouble. No trouble at all. Alright. Let us get our sausages nicely chopped up here. Our mise en place, as I say. Ooh, favorite cereal. I'm thinking Reese's Puffs is kind of my favorite cereal by a long shot. If we're talking about like non-sugary cereals, because I get it. It's kind of unfair to compare, you know, Reese's Puffs to like Cheerios, but yeah, Cheerios would be my favorite like non-sugary cereal. But Reese's Puffs are like, you like hockey? I mean, I don't hate hockey. I don't follow hockey that much anymore, but I like hockey as much as any Canadian does, I think. All right, we're gonna get a little bit of raw onion. Oh god, I just dropped that on the floor. What the fuck? A little bit of raw onion to go inside the burrito. I find that gives it a nice little kick. I'm going to put that on the other side of this bowl that has my sausage in it. Bada boom, bada bing. There we go. A little bit of sausage, a little bit of onion, some guacamole. We need some cheese, a little bit of tomato. Cocoa Puffs. Ooh, Shreddies and Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran. I haven't had Raisin Bran in forever. That's a funny one. I gotta do a quick sweep in here, guys. Sorry. My floor is just getting ridiculously dirty with a junk. Because I am a messy cook. That is one thing. I am a messy cook. I used to be better and have better habits in kitchens, but I have gotten hella lazy since I've been in a professional kitchen. Cocoa Puffs. I don't know that I've ever had Cocoa Puffs. Have you ever had Cocoa Puffs? Yeah, I don't know why, but I've just never had a Cocoa Puff. What are Cocoa Puffs? Are they just like chocolate? I'm assuming they're a chocolate cereal, right? Alright, get a little bit of tomato here diced up. Beauty. We will check in on our potatoes in just a second. We need some Frosted Flakes. Ooh. A whole family. So I have absolutely eaten a whole family size bag of chips in one setting. That is 100% a thing. Okay, cool. So we got our beautiful guacamole here. We've got our sausage and onion here. We've got some tomato. We got a little bit of cheese. I guess we need to cook some eggs off, but first, let us check to see how our potato is doing. Barbecue Lays. Barbecue Lays are like mid-tier for me. Salt and vinegar is by far the best chip flavor. Like, it's not even really close. There's other good chip flavors too, but like, all dressed is great. But I mean, salt and vinegar. It's one of the OGs, it's one of the best. Okay, let's take a look at these beautiful crispy potatoes. Let's give one of these bad boys a flip. Oh, beautiful. Just some like golden. Let me show this. I'll bring this right up to the camera in a second. Let me just get these all flipped here. Beautiful. Oh, these are looking fantastic. Just a slight little bit of browning on them. Look at that color, though. Look at those bad layers. Doesn't that look tasty? Little smashed potatoes. And they're so easy to do. You boil them. You hit them down with a glass. A little bit of seasoning, and you bake them. Foolproof. If you ever want to serve some in a really nice steak, do your steak and have those potatoes on the side. Beautiful. It doesn't matter if the size of the bag. Oh, Ruffles sour cream and onion used to be my favorite flavor as a kid. That was like my go-to flavor. I'd get a bag after I did my swimming lessons. My mom would take me to swimming lessons. I'd get a bag of Lay's after, sour cream and onion chips after. Cream soda. Oh, yeah. Oh, here's another funny question. What color is your cream soda? Because for me in Nova Scotia, cream soda is a really specific color, but I don't even think it's a thing all the way through Canada. I think it's just, if I'm not mistaken, it's just a Nova Scotian thing. But a bag of nacho cheese Doritos, or as we say out here, zesty mordant. Do you want a breakfast burrito, baby? Sure. Okay. Would you like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4? 3? Yeah. Okay. She has no patience for me at this time of day. It's quite funny. Okay. Let's get some eggs going here. Yeah, there's a funny quote from Trailer Park Boys where Ricky is talking about what chips to buy, and he says, "Give me them zesty mordant," which just means like nacho cheese. Well, it means zesty cheese actually, but or zesty mordant. I don't actually know how it directly translates, but this is one funny thing about being a Canadian too. Is like even though most English-speaking Canadians aren't great at French, obviously there's exceptions, but even though a lot of us aren't great at French, we know a lot of food items. Cream soda is bright pink in Nova Scotia. Bright pink, like bubblegum pink. And I think it's just white everywhere else, which is funny, because to me it's just like, it's the pink beverage. But, yeah, like you went out of your way to get like a good pink cream soda. But PC does have good chips, I agree. Alright, we got a beautiful pan here. Smelling like a bit of onion. Oh, and we got a little bit of salsa as well. You've never seen a cream soda where you live? Really? Wait, where do you live that doesn't have cream soda? That's interesting. Now here's the question. Should we throw a little bit of salsa in when we scramble the eggs? Give it a little salsa-y kick? Or do we leave that out? There's the real question. Oh, that's a good cup of coffee. A little bit bitter, but that's a good cup of coffee. Okay. The pan is heating up here. Oh no, did I cut myself? Huh. I think I cut my finger. I don't know what. I don't know how, but... Speaking of soda, link deleted is the best, not close. Wait, what's the link? Oh, you put a link in the chat. I was like, what the hell is link deleted flavor soda? I'm going to guess, though, that you linked to the Iron Brew website or something like that, right? Is that correct? A little bit of sausage, a little bit of sausage. Okay, let's get our wraps out here. I see coffee flavored Coca-Cola. Oh my God, Brian, do not try the coffee flavored Coke. I repeat, do not. Alex, can you come vouch for this?
What?
The coffee flavored Coke.
That was really bad.
Alex agrees, it was really bad. Ooh, Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I'm a big Dr. Pepper fan. In fact... Dr. Pepper. For when you can't decide on what flavor soda you want, just have them all. There you guys can clip that. That's my Dr. Pepper advertisement. Dr. Pepper, hook your boy up. Yeah, Dr. Pepper is a fucking great soda, man. A freaking great soda. Yeah, it was a thin can. It was. They're little thin cans. They look like Red Bull cans. They're like purple, they're dark red and black, and like maybe purpley too a little bit. But they're terrible. The flavor is nasty. It just tastes like someone poured you a soda, but they'd previously served coffee in that same cup. Like it just tastes like. Ugh. Mountain Dew is good. Yeah, I think Mountain Dew is fine. I think Mountain Dew is like is not something you could drink, or at least I couldn't drink every day. Mountain Dew is definitely like an occasional beverage. Oh my God, Alex!
What?
You know the straw from your water bottle?
Yeah.
It's got like mold up and down it.
Oh no.
Yeah, don't put that back in. I drank my Mountain Dew. Yeah, Mountain Dew is. I drank my last can last night. You drank your last Dr. Pepper last night? Oh my God, no! Yeah, okay, here's the real question though. Do we mix in... Yeah, Mountain Dew Baja Blast at Taco Bell is lovely. Do we mix in the cheese and the salsa to the eggs? Or do we do that? No, we'll do that separately. Right? Because if we do that separately, then yeah, it'll all melt together. I think that's the way that's the way we're going to do it. Okay, let's cook off our eggs. We need a little bit of butter in the pan here. Let me get a little butter from my butter container. Nothing's better than a bit of butter. Yeah, Taco Bell and Mountain Dew go hand in hand. I kind of agree with that. All right. Get those eggs in there. The pan is not very hot. We're doing these eggs at a very low temperature. Drunk. How is it past eggs? I believe it's drank. I drunk a lot of beers. I drank. Yeah, no, it's definitely drank. So yeah, we're just going to keep lots of air in these, make them super fluffy by whipping them up in here. The more air that gets trapped inside when you're cooking something, the fluffier it's going to be. As they say, this pan's on a really low heat, so we can essentially... There's new Wendy's breakfast? Oh yeah, I saw a friend of mine was getting like to test that out or something. It kind of just looks like Wendy's threw a bunch of like eggs on their existing menu items. It doesn't really look like they did Like one of them is just a breakfast Baconator, which is just a Baconator with an egg on it, right? I was very curious about that. Yeah, if it's not in Canada, it's going to be here in the next few days because a friend of mine. Actually, I call her a friend, but we've never met in life. A person I know from the internet, who I am friendly with, got to try it out. What's your guys' favorite like fast food burger chain of like the big ones, like of the typical ones? Your Wendy's, your Wendy's, your Burger Kings, your McDonald's. Do you guys have a favorite burger chain? I know Macbeth is going to say A&W because she likes a good lettuce wrapped burger. All my gluten-free homies, A&W's lettuce wrapped burger, a solid option if you're on the gluten-free team, gluten-free. I know like Wendy's, everyone likes Wendy's if they're like really into big beef and they're like the beef fast food place, right? Never frozen, blah blah blah. But I don't know. Wendy's is like their everything else needs work. Like their burger patties are fine, but it's that like their fries are really mediocre. Like they're kind of boring. Like their sauces aren't very good. BK, yeah, Burger King. I think Burger King gets seriously underrated, and I think they actually have a way better product than McDonald's. Like 90% of the time. I've watched a bunch of reviews lately with people like comparing, the Burger King Whopper and the McDonald's Big Mac, and like almost everyone picks the Whopper. Like it's just a meatier burger. It's just better buns. Had one this week, so good. I know my homies. I know the chat well at this point. I like to think I do anyway. Alright, this egg looks like a soup. I know it looks like a soup, but I swear it's coming together. Real nice and slow. Oh yeah. Whopper with cheese. Heavy all. So heavy all is when you get like all the condiments like heavier, like so extra like mayo, extra salt. That's my one thought on the Whopper is it always comes with so much mayo on it. Like I just don't quite get how they put that much mayo on it. But all right. I don't have a cheese grater because, as I've mentioned a few times, my all my kitchen equipment is in storage right now. And yeah, I'll take this time since this is mostly the regulars here. I am sorry for not being able to stream during the week lately. Like I've tried to do a couple every now and then, but it's just so hard to do it regularly. It takes me a long time to set this up and to tear this down, and it's just I don't have half the stuff that I want to do. Like I don't have any of my knives really, aside from like 2 of them. I don't have any of my pans. We're not really keeping groceries in the house, to be honest. Like we have a HelloFresh order that comes every week. But anyway, it sucks because I really want to be streaming and I really want to do this every day, and I feel like I'm losing traction on Twitch. But yeah, I know I've got this regular crew that supports me, and so that makes all the difference. But at the same time, I feel badly about it, and I'm stressed about it, but there's really nothing I can do at the moment, so whatever is in a Whopper and double it up. Favorite chicken place? That's hard because I haven't been to a lot of them. Like, I haven't been to Church's Chicken, which is in Toronto. I haven't been to Chick-fil-A because, politics. But, like, yeah, there's just a lot. I would visit any of them, but, like, I'm definitely not going to go out of my way for a Chick-fil-A. Like, I would try it if someone else is going to take me there or there's, like, a good reason to go, but yeah, I don't know. Chain burgers. It's good, Pete. Most of the time I'm sleeping in the morning. Oh, well, thanks for the support. I appreciate it. It's going to change real quickly, real soon, right? We're going to be, I don't know, maybe we'll try, like, doing, like, a 5-stream week or something like that, where we just take a couple days off and do the rest. Because I do want to get back to it. I really want to build up this. Like, I think Twitch could be a really powerful, really good place for me to be. And, yeah, just needs a little bit of work on my part. But, yeah, like, as you can see, I've got my webcam taped to my hood fan here, which is leaving a bunch of, like, tape marks on the goddamn hood fan, which is annoying because, we have to sell this place, or we are selling this place. It is no longer ours, and so, like, I'm trying to be conscious of that. Yeah, Chick-fil-A a month ago, it was good, but you wouldn't rush to go back. Interesting. Yeah, I've heard they do a pretty good fried chicken. You know, what they do really well, and they have a really good service and everything like that. But yeah, it is one of those things where I'm just like, you know, I'm not running to get there. All right, these eggs are slowly cooking. We're starting to see lovely lumps. I'm just going to turn up the heat very slightly. Now, there's Gordon Ramsay's way to do scrambled eggs, which is like when you have like the heat, high heat, you have the eggs on, then you stir, you take the eggs off, you put the eggs back. The way my mom taught me to do it was on super low heat, and you really do get almost the same result. But yeah, super low heat. You kind of just let it sit there for a minute or two. And you scrape her back and forth. Bada boom, bada bing. It's really good, but small. Does everyone else find that? Are fast food burgers getting smaller? Because I would kind of believe that. It definitely seems like a case where they're doing, you know, that shrinkflation type thing, which I've talked about. But, oh, let's check on these potatoes. Because these potatoes are probably almost done, my friends. Alright, I just don't want to get any of my wires. See, this is the other thing. I've got all my freaking wires in the middle of my stream setup here. Ooh, baby. Oh, yeah. Those look fantastic. Let's just flip that one over so you can see. Look at that. Those are some sexy looking potatoes. Ignore my sort of like dirty pan. Those are some sexy potatoes. They'll just need another minute or two in there. I'm going to turn the oven off though, because they don't really need any more cooking. Oh yeah, you can just see our eggs are starting to form curd and starting to come together. Perfect. My wife actually doesn't like creamy eggs. She likes her egg overcooked. Or I mean, cooked well, I guess. Yeah, no, neither first five. Yeah. The best fast foods are, that's their thing, right? Because they're like, that was one of the things their manager, or like the person who came up with Chick-fil-A was huge on. Like, you know, they have rules about, you know, not saying no worries, or not, you know, stuff like that. They have to say my pleasure instead of no worries, because by saying no worries, you imply that something went wrong or there is something to worry about. It's just not the guest's worry, and that you're going to take care of it. Whereas if you say my pleasure, you just make it seem like that's, you know, part of your job or whatever. But yeah, Chick-fil-A is interesting because I think a lot of people mimic their management style, but don't quite get it right, which is the other sort of thing. But I worked at a hotel where a guy was like wildly insistent on that. He said, you're not allowed to say no worries or no problem. You have to say my pleasure. And it was because he was like a huge fan of the Chick-fil-A guy's management style. But we still said no worries every now and then, just to spite him. I'm joking. Frank Lalone, if you're watching, buddy. I was always a good employee. I was at a hotel I worked at, actually. It was funny because I didn't interact with guests that much until the kitchen got slow, and I took a couple shifts on the bar, and then like you're constantly interacting with guests. It was funny. I wasn't ready for it at the time. I was in my chef mode, you know. I was greasy old cook. Then you got to go interact with customers, and so you got to be polite, and you can't swear, and it's a whole thing. And look at these eggs just beautifully forming up, coming together, real nice creamy curds. The little bits of black are just bits of stuff that were in the pan, but it's really just like fried onion and bits of sausage, so it's all flavor, baby. Waffle fries, way too small. Oh, they cut down the chicken fry size? How fucking dare they? Burger King. How dare you? Like people weren't going to notice. Also, are chicken fries good? They look weird. Oh, buddy, that's okay. You don't have to say sorry, my good friend Jemai, for not showing you the streams. It's okay, buddy. I appreciate you whenever you can make it. I don't get mad when you can't. That's the wrong way to look at it. Maybe some streamers would be like that, but no, I appreciate you when you're here. I miss you when you're not. But that's okay. I appreciate when you can make it. I never get mad that you can't make it. You can't help that you're busy. Or maybe you just don't find me entertaining anymore. That's fine. There were some really big fans early on who I immense amount of love for. They really encouraged me and helped me get my TikTok channel off the ground and stuff. And they don't comment or they don't seem to watch anymore, and that's okay. I know, that's perfectly fine. People come and go and people lose interest, and yeah, that's okay. It's a little sad sometimes, but like I know that's not your case. You're busy or whatever. But yeah, I always get sad when people say that. Never worry about what I'm doing. I do this for you, not the other way around. You don't owe anything to me. And that goes for all content creators. If content creators are telling you have to buy their merch, or you have to do this, or no, that's not right in my opinion. That's not right. Okay, we need to get, just thinking here. They are delicious, indeed. I like waffle fry. We need to get all of our eggs out of here, and I feel like they're not going to be, you know what, let's put them in, there we go. I need something for all this food so we can actually use this this cutting board here to like roll our burritos on and stuff. So we're just going to take all of these items and pop them off to the side here. And then we'll put our scrambly egg. Right in the center here. I remember I had a guy come into my kitchen one time when I was working at a diner. Literally walk into my kitchen. He'd sent his eggs back 3 times because he said these are not scrambled, these are chopped eggs. And then he heard me making the scrambled eggs. That's how you do it at a diner. You scramble the egg, you pop it on the grill, and then you move it around with your spatula, and you it is kind of chopping it up. He came back into my kitchen and was like, you scramble my... and started like yelling at me, and I was just like, holy God. You can't do that. Don't walk into a place where people use knives for a living and start screaming at them. Are you bloody mental, as they might say in the UK? Are you mental, mate? Are you mental? But, speaking of losing internet, I used to love watching WWE as a kid. Oh, no way. Thanks. I'm hoping the streams have been fun. Oh, the streams are always fun. This is a weird time right now, just because I'm not, as I was just saying this like a minute ago, actually. I'm not able to do as much streaming right now, just because my living situation's a bit weird. Like, we're in between houses. Yeah, so it's a little bit weird. Okay, my love, do you want potatoes in your breakfast burrito? No? My wife doesn't like potatoes because she's apparently, I don't know. She doesn't like potatoes because she's crazy. Okay, so we are going to get a little bit of scrambled egg like that. Push it around in the burrito. Ignore me licking my fingers there. I promise I'll wash them off. Okay, then we're going to get just a little bit of cheese. The wife doesn't like too much cheese. Get a little bit of tomato, a little onion, a few pieces of sausage, like that. And we'll do a nice big smear of guac right at the top. Like that. Beauty. A little smear of the old guacamole. And then we're going to do the classic roll here. Get all your filling to one side. Fold in slightly. You see the key way to do this is you fold in slightly on an angle. So this, it's like a cone, right? And so then when you come over like this, we can sort of roll it into that. Like that. Oops. Losing my fingers here. And then we're going to roll like that. And you're left with a slightly wonky. If you tuck that in there, it gets perfect. A slightly wonky burrito, but look at that. Pretty perfect little breakfast burrito. And now we're just going to lay that down on the pan and get her going. Bada boom, bada bing. Before they turn. Oh, Jeff Hardy. Yeah, the Hardy Boys, man. My buddy used to love. So I have a friend who was really into wrestling when he was younger, and yeah, Jeff Hardy was one of his favorite for sure. I like the Hart. I actually went to school with Owen Hart's son. May Owen rest in peace. OJ, who was awesome, nice guy, real nice guy. But yeah, it was cool because he looked just like his dad. But yeah, the Hart guys were good. Jeff Hardy was awesome. The old Hart. Wait, no, that wasn't. Jeff Hardy wasn't the Heartbreak Kid, right? That was. Was that Jeff Hardy? I can't remember. Okay. Ooh, I forgot a little bit of salsa. Do you want salsa on the side, baby? Alex?
Yeah.
Do you want some salsa on the side to dip in?
No.
There's no salsa in the burrito.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to put it in. Sorry. Okay, little salsa for my wife. And we're going to serve it to her on this beautiful, elegant cutting board. Alright, like that. Oh, I'm kind of mad at myself because I didn't wrap that burrito perfectly there. That's alright. Okay. I went to school with Santino Marcella. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's very cool. Okay, we're going to get Alex's burrito out, and then we're going to make a burrito for Pete. Are these, can I touch these yet? No, I can't touch that yet. Just look at how these breakfast potatoes turned out. I want to show you like the other side of them. Yeah, look at that. Oh, fuck, that's burning my hand. Ow, that's burning my hand. Okay, there we go. Just look at those smashed potatoes. Those would be perfect. Just look at that. Like little perfect guy. Imagine serving that alongside a nice steak. And you just dig into it. It's extra crispy. It's garlicky, but it's still got that like soft mashed potato-ness to it. My burrito's coming apart. Oh no. Okay, my love, here's your breakfast burrito. There's a breakfast burrito for Alexandra. And here is Alex, right here to eat it. Alex, you're furrier than I remember. Alex? You're not Alex. You're a dog. You're as cute as Alex is. Actually, might be a little bit cuter. Much cuter, not much cuter.
Much cuter.
You're the cutest one, my love. You're the cute one, not Teddy. Nobody likes Teddy. What? Have you ever seen someone something served on a cutting board?
Yeah, like that Reddit. That's like the plate.
We want plates? You're not allowed to reference that Reddit. That's my Reddit. That's my... Well, I'm sorry, we don't have any plates, okay?
We have 2 plates, thank you.
Alright, I'm going to make myself a breakfast burrito here. I'm going to use half the egg because I want to make 2. Like that. Alex eating breakfast. Shocking. I know, right? I'm more of a Hulk Hogan macho man. Let me tell you, brother, about the Slim Jim. The Slim Jim is the best snack ever known to man. And brother, let me tell you, if you can't do a Macho Man Randy Savage impression, are you even a person? Well, let me tell you what, brother. Alright, we're doing some eggs, some cheese, a little bit of salsa, some sausage, get some red onion, do a nice little scoop of the old guac. How's the breakfast burrito, my love?
Delicious.
You guys can just see Alex in the background there. A beautiful. Delicious, she says. I know she's lying. Because I put poison in hers. I know. Alex eating breakfast. She does like a breakfast burrito. I think that's probably what convinced her today. Let's do a little bit of hot sauce on this. Just a dash. Ooh, yeah. That's such a nice hot sauce. All right. And we're going to roll this bad Larry up. Nice and tight like that. Pop her down in the pan. And then we do the whole thing again. Except this time, we can basically just take all of our ingredients and just jump them out because this is the last one. What's the plan today? Actually, my parents' 50th wedding anniversary today. They've been married for 50 whole years. I think at least 45 of those were happy. I'm joking. My parents have a very happy marriage. Yeah, my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. So we're going to go down to my sister's place a little bit later. I don't know, we're going to buy them something with gold on it, I guess. Just look at these crispy little muffs. These crispy little muffs. Are you kidding me with how delightful and crispy these little muffs are? Little muff. Hey, little muff. Okay. Our pan is obviously hot enough now, so we're going to turn that down. Get that burrito cooked much quicker than I was thinking. Wow, how was it, baby?
Delicious.
Delicious. Well, that's what we were going for. Could you taste the sweat?
Yeah. The
blood, the sweat, and the tears that I put into it? Real sweat, too. I'm going to use the same plate as Alex because we don't have many plates. Oh, yeah. And Petey's having 2 breakfast burritos because I'm a fat ass. Yeah, what are your guys' plans today? Do you guys have any big plans? Anything exciting going on in your worlds? Oh yeah, we're going to dig out this extra guac. Have the guac on the side as well. Mmm. Oh, baby. Going to Collingwood to chill. Oh, nice. Very nice. All right. Let us get these breakfast burritos out of the pan. I think we'll do a cross section on one of them before we take our photograph here. Oh yeah. Just look at those bad Larrys. Okay. Hold on, I'm not going to be able to see the chat for 2 seconds, so please nobody say anything terribly offensive. And we are just going to take a beautiful picture here of our little burrito. Burrito is Spanish for little donkey. Fun fact. Most people know that, right? Oh yeah. I'm trying to get it right on there. Alright, that's probably enough photos there. Whew. Rolling our eyes backwards. Oh, nice. The old Undertaker eye roll. Yeah, that's a classic. Classic move. Alright, let's try one of these breakfast potatoes because I'm very excited for these little smashed potatoes. Oh, there's something special about that. Yeah, that tastes like, there's something real special about that. It's just like, it's so potato-y. Like, I know that's a weird thing to say, but you still get so much of the potato flavor because you're eating a whole potato. But then the outside, you know, with that beautiful crispy fried taste, and yeah, you get a little bit of the garlic and a little bit of the salts and stuff. And yeah, that's a really nice way to do it. Really, really nice way to do it. All right, let's take a little look at these breakfast burritos. Look at that cross section. That's a good looking cross section right there. You got your cheese peeking out at the bottom right here. We got our guacamole up there. Little bits of sausage. I'm gonna dip that in a little bit of salsa here. We gotta dip her in a little salsa. Mmm. I mean, that is just wonderful. Yeah. Cheesy, potatoey. Mmm. The guac is coming through real nice. Oh, yeah. Did you like that guac?
Yeah, it's good.
Right? That avocado wasn't even that ripe. I had to like beat the crap out of it to get it to be soft. My friends, this is an excellent, excellent breakfast meal. Pardon me while I just put a few things back in the fridge really quickly here. Because I do not want them to go bad. Okay. Man, that is just an excellent, excellent breakfast burrito. Oh, hell yeah. Now, the cheese could be melted a little more. Cheese could be melted. I think the potatoes are great outside of the wrap, but they lose their crispiness very quickly. So I might do like a breakfast potato where it's coated in a little bit of like potato starch on the outside, so it's like extra crispy. Hey, flag guy! Oh no, buddy, you just missed the stream. We're finishing up. But yeah, I would definitely put like a breaded potato or like something with a coating so that it stays crispy, because like these are delicious. Just look at that little bitch. Look at that little potato. Is that not just like a perfect looking potato? Just like deep golden brown and crispy. Beautiful gold. The skin's still on. Mmm. Yeah. But then you put it in here and it just gets a bit soggy. So definitely would improve that. Fresher avocado. This is a really good meal, but this isn't like a super high rating because my ingredients aren't perfect, my technique wasn't perfect, and I would put this in the mid maybe low to mid 7s. This is solid. I mean, you can't go wrong with a breakfast burrito. It is hard to completely screw it up, so I'd be pretty comfortable with this being like a 7.2. Yeah, this is probably 7.2, which is great. Consider that that's still 30% better than most food. That's still a really good rating. But yeah, definitely a bunch of ways to improve this one, which is awesome. Because if you run out of ways to improve your food, and you're like, no, this is perfect, I don't know how to make this any better, well, then you're out of your depth, you know? That's the extent of your culinary knowledge. There's always a way to make it a little better. There's always a way to do it a little differently. But, okay, my friends, that's it. That's the stream this morning. What seasoning would you do? Barbecue sauce, and I know the basics. Okay, so fun things to put in barbecue sauce. You can do a little bit of instant coffee or instant espresso powder. You can give your barbecue a real deep, lovely taste. People don't use cumin in barbecue sauce a lot, and I think cumin is a really, really nice flavor. I think some sweet peppers, and these are all, don't use all of these, but like pick one. Some sweet peppers, like some poblanos, or even some bell peppers that you've like sauteed and cooked down until they're like really nice and sweet. That can be really fun. And then, yeah, just like play with it a little bit. I've had barbecue sauces that have like clove in them and they're really nice. I've had some that have a tiny little bit of cinnamon in them and they're really nice. Kind of pick one or two kind of freaky deaky weird spices and pop it in. But aside from that, you know, good quality molasses, good quality vinegar, you know, nice sugar, nice cane sugar that has a little flavor to it. Cook everything down properly. Make sure you don't undercook your sugars when you're making barbecue sauce. But paprika, onion powder. Yeah, so I'd say if you're going to use paprika and onion powder, use a little bit of red chili powder as well. And then, yeah, why not just a little bit of, why not just a tiny little bit of cumin or something. Oh, we got one Teddy treat before we go. Okay. Teddy. Here, buddy. We gotta give you one little treat before we go, big guy. Yeah, okay. Okay. One little Teddy treat before we go. We've got to give our Teddy lots of treats or else she gets mad at our feet. Come here, buddy. Come here all the way. Okay, say bye to all the people. Say bye to all the people. Look, right here. Here's the cheese. Look, say bye to all the lovely people, okay? Good boy. Well, you say bye too, okay? Good boy. Here's a little treat for you, baby. Want some extra cheese? You know, there's a little bit of extra cheese there. Okay, thank you all for tuning in. I've been Pete. You've been amazing. We'll be back on tomorrow. At around the same time, but 1 hour and 15 minutes back from whatever time it is for you now. I hope to see you then. We'll be streaming more regularly very soon. Weeknight streams, all sorts of stuff. I'm really excited to get that started, but I'm a little bit depressed and stressed out that I haven't been able to stream regularly right now. So anyway, thank you all for being here. You're wonderful. You're why I get up on the weekend mornings. I love you to death. Take care of yourselves. Tell somebody you love them today. Whether it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your non-binary lover, people need to be here and that they're loved. Know that I love you very, very much. We'll see you again real soon. Okay.
Bye. Blue.